Okay, now we're going to look at glider number 2 for Mrs. Kitchen. Another high school thrower. Glider. The shot doesn't look quite right. Looks like it's the location. Looks like it should be a little bit more down here. She's got almost like a spinner, except the elbow is low. I prefer the elbow out. It's low, it should be anywhere, probably right about here to here, 45 degrees so straight down. But let's not, that's just a preference thing. The yeah, the palm doesn't quite look like it's against the neck. Let's see how it goes here. Yeah, it's facing upward, the shot. So you want the elbow maybe a little bit more and press that palm and the shot against the neck. I think when we go a little bit further, you'll see that it's not really on her neck at all. Yeah, see right here? Looks like for a moment it is right there, but there it isn't. So maybe it's moving around. Yeah, it's moving. See it go up and down. So yeah, get her to press that shot up against the neck. I know they don't like to do it sometimes when it's dirty or hot, but okay, so she's choked up a little bit here, maybe 4 inches. Left hand is right over the right foot for balance again. I like that. She also has her left foot come behind the knee here. Actually, her thigh is facing this way. I like to keep everything aligned so it's going straight down the direction you're throwing. So you want that foot, the knee, or the shin, the thigh, everything going that way. Let's see what else we get. She does better with the left arm, where you can see she keeps it inside rather than pulling it out and making her pop up. So kick, straight. And she comes off the heel too. Now you see how much more angle she has, going more horizontally toward the toe board, because she's coming off the heel rather than the toe like the previous thrower. So she's able to straighten this leg more and actually have it angled farther. The angle's greater this direction toward the throwing, so it's more horizontal. She is, it looks like she's throwing this direction though. She's moving this way. You wanna be moving down pretty much the center of the circle here, where you got this line right here in the concrete, because you want all your forces going one direction, the direction you're throwing. Okay, let's see what else happens. That's good. I like how she turns the foot while the heel is still on the ground. The right foot, that's good. And she's keeping the shoulders back with that left arm way over here. That's good. Nice and closed off. Very nice. She brings that right foot way in. That's great. But watch what happens to her right foot just before it lands. You see how it's she turned it right here, right there. So it was facing 12 o'clock here, and then she turned it here about 11, 10 o'clock. And then watch the foot just before it lands. It's going to come back to 12 again. See? Right here, it's almost facing this way again. So make sure it stays turned. It doesn't have to go all the way to 9 o'clock, but somewhere between 9 and 10, right about here. But she has it turned, but it's just as she lands and I guess the term is sucking it up underneath, getting it underneath you, under her hip. That's when she turns it. I think this is where you have the problem again too. You see the foot's facing this way, the shin and knee are this way, and the thigh is out this way. So the thigh is pretty much going to direct, I think, where her drive has been. Her drive is going that way, I think. Okay, yeah, I like to see all these in the same line. Like the knee should be over the foot, and it looks like it's a little bit in, but if the farther out the knee is past the foot over this way, the more it's going to have distance to the front. Okay, so she's got the right foot down, right here. Foot's down, toes, now the heel. Now this right here, I guess what I try to do is have the foot close to the top of the toe board at this point. Not on top of the toe board, but to the height of the toe board. You can see it's quite high, so it's going to be kind of delayed probably when it lands. So let's see what happens next. Okay. You can see the action reaction The left arm is pulling out, and the left foot is pulling in. See that? Again, like the previous thrower, it's good that the foot wouldn't move at all. It would just go straight. So there wouldn't be any going out that to the left or to the right, just straight, independent of the arm. But I see that a lot. And a lot of people don't watch for that. But you can see how if she kicks it in too far, her heel-toe alignment will be off. And it's kind of close right now. Okay. Now, yeah, we want to keep the shot closer to the neck here. It's good that she has the shot way behind the heel. That's good. She really does a good job of staying back and a really good job of landing just about the center of the circle. So she's gotten herself across the ring pretty well, I think, with that good horizontal drive. She's starting to drive the right knee in, so that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. She's driving that right knee and keeping the shot back. And now she's going to drive the knee to the front and keeping it down. That looks all very good. Let's see what happens up here. She's continuing to drive that right hip forward. Left staying on the ground. Keep good left block. I thought that elbow was going to come behind her, but not really. I try to avoid the bend in the waist here. I just think it's not as strong a position. Let's see what happens at the hand release if she also goes vertical. Yeah, right. Looks like, yeah, just like that's the basketball top. Well, I see the fingers to the right, though. Could be just the way I'm seeing it. Yeah. What you'll see is the elbow will drop down. Let's take a look at the elbow. It should continue to rise. It looks all right. It is kind of rotating there. Yeah, I think her wrist, the whole forearm is going vertical. It should kick from here and just go out sideways like it's going without turning. You don't want to bring the elbow in. Okay. And right here, it looks like she's vertical here, her body. You want it to be like a bench press, so you want to have a little bit of an angle back and upward, like right here. So she's going to throw up that way, and her chest and eyes will face that way. But as she gets closer, right about here, her body looks like it gets vertical. So the arm is going up into the throw, but her chest and eyes are looking forward. You can see how she's leaning down now as she finished. It's not too bad, though. It's not too bad. I'm trying to see now to make sure the left leg is extending. It looks pretty good. It looks like it's extending right into the throw. For the lift, that looks pretty good. And the right hip is continuing forward. Look at that. Nice reverse. The right's going all the way through from that drop down, keeping the knee low, driving forward. Yeah, these are really good throwers. Just some minor things to work on, especially trying to get that speed across the circle. Yeah, keep that shot next to the neck. Punch it out. Good. She keeps it close here to the shoulder. That's good. She doesn't try to get it out too soon. Tell her hips are square to the front, and then she starts to push. Looks good. All right.